Welcome back, friends! Shadow here again, continuing on with the secret stories of Bleach. All the previous videos for this game are over in the corner. Hope you enjoy, and let's get going.
When I ran away from my people, the only thing that I found was hate coming from those who were all around me. There was contempt in their eyes and rage in their voices. I found myself alone. And then things changed when I met him. His spiritual pressure was fierce and majestic. He was the embodiment of the Soul Society. He was a Soul Reaper among Soul Reapers. He was the head captain of the 13 court guard squads. Shigekuni Genryusai Yamamoto. My appearance did not bother him to the slightest degree. He recognized my strength and accepted me as a fellow Soul Reaper. He opened a path for me to walk. My debt to him is too great to ever be able to repay it in full. Alongside him, I met another. He was the man who became my trusted friend. Kaname, I found you.
Oh, Sajin. Were you looking for me? Is there something you need?
I just figured that since you weren't around, I would probably be able to find you here.
Lately, I haven't come here as often as I'd like, but today I had to, given the occasion. Wasn't it the head captain himself who sent you on that last mission? With all those hollows that you had to deal with, it must have been no easy task. However, very few men were wounded. It goes to show your skills as captain. Well done, Sajin.
You're going to embarrass me, Kaname.
I'm only stating the facts. You shouldn't be embarrassed.
It's weird to say now, but before, I never imagined that I could become captain, given my appearance.
To someone who cannot see, appearance means absolutely nothing. And if I can become captain, then you certainly can as well. The 13 court guard squads are not a place of prejudice. If they were, we wouldn't have trained to become Soul Reapers. Isn't that right?
Actually, Kaname, or rather Captain Tozen, there's a favor I need to ask you. You are the only one whom I can ask.
What is it, Captain Komamura? I'm ready to help you however I can.
Thank you. Let me rely on you, unbecoming as it may be.
In what way?
My path is not clear yet. I want to shed any doubt, and to do so, I want you, my friend, to measure my worth.
Your worth is well beyond any doubt. However, I did say that I would help you out however I can.
Can I ask you to spare the trouble?
Very well. I will fight with you.
I can't thank you enough. Do you
Just
remember?
a peaceful
Kaname,
match, unlike
tell me,
later on.
do you remember what we said in front of your friend's tomb?
Of course. We talked about why we were becoming Soul Reapers.
I swore that I would repay my debt to the head captain, and you said that you would wipe the entire world clean of clouds.
Yes, exactly.
Those words, they belonged to your friend.
Yes, they were. truth is, she loved this world. I'm not done yet. You taught me how to live. You're not knowing here.
I'll strike you.
I'm still too soft.
You can't dodge me.
Don't get smug.
Useless. Let's go.
No, I won't lose here. What? Is that so?
All too easy.
This isn't
Useless.
justice. Is that so?
Stop it.
Not no.
Strike back. All too easy.
Is that so? Is that so?
Useless. Useless. Oh. That can't be. Nice.
I'm still too
No
soft.
water.
I'm not done yet. Fate of your warped love. Don't get smug. This ends here.
Whew, got close to getting me in the red.
Thank you.
Exceptional. I hope that you doubt yourself no longer.
Kaname. My friend. Can I not find some way to help you?
Listen. Walk the path you believe is just, Sajin. You really should not bother troubling yourself with me.
You say so, but
You are the only friend that I have left now. And that is why you needn't fret over any trifling matters.
is that so? Perhaps I have said too much. Forgive me.
Don't worry. I'm already well aware that that's the kind of person you are. And truth be told, that is why I like you.
I see.
The air has grown heavy. Come, let's go back to the barracks. Your men must be waiting for you.
I understand. Those words actually belonged to a friend of yours. Then I believe that in between those words, you're hiding something. Is that something sadness?
No, just betrayal.
Should I try to help him cleanse that feeling from his heart? Or should I instead wait for him to do so by himself? Either way, Kaname, I very much want to help you in any way that I possibly can, as your dear friend. Kaname. I'm glad you were there. I appreciate that you were able to help us with those hollows. It would have been very hard to handle on our own.
These numbers were unexpected, but these things happen from time to time. I admire the fact that you were able to hold on so long.
Thank you, Kaname. There's nobody that I trust to have my back more than you.
That's a wild overestimation.
Kaname, the sorrow that you carry inside may be exactly what's providing you with your strength. In that case, they really ought to be offering some constructive criticism. That's what I thought was the case, but still.
The path that I walk is justice.
Kaname is gone, along with Sosuke Aizen. The court guard is shaken, and the ripples continue to have an effect on so many people.
Excuse me, Captain Komomura.
What is it, Tetsuzaimon?
There's a request for aid from Squad 9.
Hollows.
Yes, Shuhei is doing his best, but he's overwhelmed. Requesting permission to go.
No, I'll go.
Huh? It's not a foe that you should have to face personally, Captain.
You cannot allow the enemy the upper hand, even if you think it's a small thing, Tetsuzaimon.
Forgive me.
I shall return.
Captain Komomura, thank you for your aid.
It matters not. Even after the wounds from that disturbance healed, I've lost some of my ability. Leave this to me.
Thank you so much.
Menos Grande, I will be your opponent. Kaname, there have been more hollows appearing in the world of the living lately. Is this because of what you and Aizen did? You said before that the path you walk is the path of justice, and yet, despite that, you continue to work with hollows and traitors. You put the lives of your Soul Society brethren in grave danger. I wonder, how do you define justice? Too easy! You're vulnerable. I'll strike you.
It's like using a tank against a man.
Too easy. Here I come. You will be slain.
Well done, Captain Komomura.
That was a bit of a strain. Everything all right, Shuei?
I didn't do much. Please, forgive me for forcing you to come out here, Captain Komomura. Squad morale has been abysmal since Captain Tosen left us. I shouldn't say that I'm unworthy, but I will say this. Captain Tosen left some awfully big shoes to fill. With Captain Tosen gone, it's my duty to hold the squad together. But honestly, I can't even complete a standard mission, at least not without having help from someone. Sadly, nothing's changed since my Soul Reaper Academy days.
The wounds that you suffered in that altercation in the world of the living, I heard the story.
I feel so ashamed. Even back then, I couldn't do anything. Hollows killed my friends, and I still wasn't able to move. I haven't grown even a bit since then. Surely, it makes me sick.
But still, you continue to wield your Zanpakuto. It must be quite difficult to be captain and continue to hold the squad together after Kaname fled. But you haven't turned away from your duty. Shuhei, earlier, you promised us something.
No, I haven't forgotten.
It's what all of us want. We have no choice. We must meet that man once more. Am I wrong?
You're right. This definitely isn't the time for me to complain.
That will do. It will be difficult to determine Kaname's true motives, I'm sure. But even if that's true, you mustn't lose sight of your own path, Shuhei.
Yes!
Kaname, what could possibly be so important that you would willingly break the laws of the court guard and also betray Shuhei's faith in you? For right now, there's really nothing I can do but wait until the truth comes to light. With Kaname gone, peace has returned to the Soul Society. In his dying moments, I was even able to reconcile with him. I'm glad. But even so, I know my friend is never coming back. What outcome did Kaname desire for the world? Was it to wipe the world clean of clouds, as he said? Is that it? Is that what he truly desired? Even now, I'm at a loss for an explanation.
So the pain still won't go away, is that it?
It is truly pathetic of me, Head Captain Genrei Yusai. If I could see him only as the enemy, if he were just a threat to us all, I wouldn't feel so conflicted. And yet, at the same time, I still saw him as my lifelong friend. It's just, my heart remains consumed by a question I keep asking myself. That is, was there anything I could have done to save him?
Kaname Tozen's deeds simply cannot be forgiven. While a captain of the 13 court guard squads, he colluded with Aizen, became an Aranka, and betrayed the entire Soul Society. Indeed.
Huh.
Even in his final moments, if you were somehow able to change his mind, it would still never erase the gravity of the crimes that he committed.
Yes, I understand.
Right. Well, that is all I have to say in my capacity as head captain. Sajin, come over here for a moment. Before I say this, do not consider what I am going to tell you as coming from your head captain, but instead think of this as advice coming from a meddlesome old coot. It remains true that there can be no leniency taken with Kaname Tozen's actions. However, the same cannot be said about a different Kaname, the one that resides within your heart. I mean that you do not need to abandon the friend you once knew. Wherever that version of him went, the memory of the path that you two walked together in the court guard shall never truly vanish. There is nothing wrong with wanting to forgive and accept a Kaname in your heart. I do not think there is anyone who could fault you for that. Just remember that the path still remains open for you. Am I wrong? Well then, in a sense, Kaname will continue to live on, or at least a version of him. Within your memory, he shall remain your lifelong friend. I believe that will be just fine, Sajin. After all, friends like him are truly difficult to come by, so hold on to them.
I am well and truly in your debt once more, Head Captain Genrei Yusai. I will repay it. You can be sure of that.
Then, in the future, I shall expect to see even greater things of you, Captain Komamura.
Yes, sir! Kaname, my friend, you were my trusted warrior in arms. And at times, you were also my worst enemy. Now our paths have been forever split. Whatever world it may be in, it will be a long time before our reunion. But despite everything, what remains certain is that you were my friend, and also that I shall never forget the days we spent together. No matter how many months may pass, no matter how many years go by, Kaname Tozen, you shall remain an irreplaceable friend.
No. That's it? Just 2 fights for him?
I must say, I'm very happy that you think of me and call for me again, Momo. Even if, to be honest, I wish that it was something a little less formal.
Thank you for assisting me with my training time and time again, Captain Kyoraku.
That's no problem. But why me? Wouldn't Captain Aizen be more than happy to train you?
Yes, I'm sure he would. But I want to become stronger so I can help Captain Aizen. I thought that training with different people would help me become better. There was simply no way I could bring myself to ask any of the other captains. But for some reason, I felt I could ask you, Captain Kyoraku.
Ah, I see. You're too good. There's no need for formality with me. Actually, I wish all of the 13 court guard squads would stop being so uptight all the time. And if it's my Momo asking for a favor, I'll always be happy to do what I can. Now, draw your weapon and hit me like you mean it.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm ready to start.
Well, this will just be downright murder.
Your strikes are strong and to the point, but I think that you need to take a better look at your opponent.
Yes, sir.
She's so loyal, but almost to the point that it's a fault. Honestly, I wish that she'd learn to play around a little bit more. But then, I suppose it's just her personality. Care to play? Difficult. I'm over here. Oh, I see. Well. I don't want to fight. That's enough. I don't recommend this. I told you, didn't I? That's enough. I have no choice. I don't recommend this. I told you, didn't I? I don't want to fight. Nicely done. Very nice. Your life is mine. Incredible! Oh dear. My. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then.
Feels much better to give this attack instead of receiving.
Servant, that was close. That's enough. As expected. Very nice. Well. Strike back. I'll do this. Strike back. I'd rather not fight. Don't you want to win? I'll give you a send-off. I don't recommend this. I told you, didn't I? Strike back. Let's take a break, shall we? You look like you're getting tired. Let's call it a day, all right?
No, I can keep going. Please, help me train again.
No, we should stop. You shouldn't strain yourself too much. I actually feel almost envious of Captain Aizen, you know? Considering he's got such a devoted lieutenant. Oops, I shouldn't let Nanao hear that. She could get jealous.
Thank you very much. But I want to become even stronger. I want to make myself useful to Captain Aizen.
I see. Is that so? Aizen is your ideal captain, isn't he?
I deeply respect him.
You didn't even have to think about it. So, what about me then?
Oh, I mean, of course, I respect you as well.
Happy to hear that. They say that you must look at the underlings if you truly want to see the boss, but... Captain Aizen. Whenever I think of him, my mind always goes back to that incident. The Konpaku disappearance of 101 years ago. Officially, the entire situation was all made out to be the doing of the Squad 12 captain. But to be honest, I'm not so sure about that.
Captain Kyoraku? What is it? What is the matter?
Nothing. I was just thinking, well, it's time to go back.
Hello, Captain. Welcome back. How did your sparring session with Lieutenant Hinamori go?
She's such a diligent, hardworking, and driven kid. It was a lot of fun. But there's such a thing as being too diligent. Especially in Squad 5. I really hope that I'm just overthinking this. Anyway, I can only wait and see.
Oh, fun, huh? Not sure I'd call it that. Is that really the way you describe that kind of thing? Well, in that case, I am happy for you.
Hey, what's wrong, Nanao? Are you jealous?
But more importantly, about the Ryoka. After they split up while flying over the Serite, several clashing spiritual pressures were reported.
Oh.
Does it bother you?
Well, just look at all that racket.
I believe it's just a few rogue Ryoka, but...
Let's pray it doesn't get any worse. If they declare a state of emergency, I won't be able to drink in public anymore. That'd be bad.
I have my doubts about that.
I guess I'll have to drink my loneliness away. Well, anyway, let me know if they find them.
Understood. Please at least wait for the sun to set before drinking too much.
It's clear why the Ryoka are here. They want to save Rukia from being executed. No doubt about that. But there are too many things that simply don't add up. Sending a captain to the world of the living to capture a low-ranking soldier was a weird enough decision. But then there's that strangely rushed execution. And that's not the half of it. The Central 46 have been unusually noisy as of late. I thought the Kuchiki clan got in a scuffle with the other great noble clans, but there's no sign of that going on. There's no way that this will end peacefully, is there? Sheesh, kids really have a bunch of energy to spare. Looks like Old Man Yama was onto something when he declared a wartime exception last night. They've already gotten in this deep.
Here's some friendly advice. Leave. If you keep this up, you're going to die. Why are you so insistent on fighting me?
Ichigo's putting his life on the line. Well then, that's reason enough for me to do the same. That's all the reason that I need.
Oh well, your resolve does seem to be very strong. It would be disrespectful for me to try to talk you out of it.
All right then. I suppose that I have no choice. I'll have to kill you.
Captain Kyoraku, a message!
You're all out of breath. What's wrong?
Captain Aizen is... I'm afraid that he's dead.
Oh.
It was murder. And as of now, the killer's identity remains unknown.
I see. Sosuke, huh? Well, shall we pay our respects?
Yes. It seems that this Ryoka is still alive. So then, shall I finish him?
No. All the same, He genuinely wants to help his friends. And that says to me that even if the others are evil, he is not. This means I believe that there's someone else pulling the Ryoka strings. In other words,
Things seem to be getting rather complicated.
oh, what are you all doing here?
Captain Kyoraku, nice to see you.
Out for a walk?
Oh, slacking off again, are we? Nanao's totally gonna yell at you.
Oh, come now. Stop that. People around here might think you're serious. Even captains are allowed to have a little time off now and then, of course. Might I sit and join you for a little while? Hey, bartender, can we get a couple of bottles of hot sake over here? You can put it on my tab.
Huh? That's not...
Hey, no need to be so formal. It's times like these when we need to deepen our friendship, I say. Come on, sit with me.
Okay, time for another round.
I never knew you could drink like this, Izuru. Here, have another.
Thank you so much. I'm fine. I can keep drinking.
No, you can't.
Hey, take it easy. You were basically foaming at the mouth just now.
But actually, Captain Kyoraku, you came at just the right time. If I hadn't invited you right then and there, then I probably would have felt bad, don't you think?
Seriously? I had no idea. Is that really how I look?
Thank you, Captain. I appreciate it.
You have my thanks.
Thank you very much.
What is this? What's happening? Oh, the hot sake? You really don't have to thank me for...
No, that wasn't what I was talking about. I just meant for coming out and drinking with us. I appreciate you taking the time out. But I'm all right now.
Me too.
Ah, I see.
I went over to speak with Captain Komamura. He said that we should do everything we can to try to open Captain Tosen's eyes.
So, well, that does sound like our Captain Komamura.
But I'm worried. Will I really be able to do anything? I mean, you know what he was like.
You should do it however you choose to. Just forget about the consequences. You have to remember to take it easy. It can be quite difficult at times to put the past behind you. If you can't do something, you can't do it. Simple as that. However, the thing is, everyone's got a hill to die on, you know what I mean? And should that time ever come for you, you're going to have to decide then and there what you want to do. It's important that we never forget the past, even if we leave it behind. It helps us prepare for what's to come. You have to be ready, okay?
Yes.
Captain Shunsui.
Hey, it was Chad, wasn't it? There's really no need to be so polite.
No, that won't do.
You're a diligent one. So what can I do for you this late at night?
I wanted to ask if you could do me a favor. But it seems like you're a little busy.
I'm sorry that you had to see that. But actually, this is good timing. You see, the three of them are quite drunk, and they could do with a bit of rousing. Though, before that, let's hear what you have to say.
Are you sure?
It's important, right?
Thank you. I was hoping that I could fight with you again.
I suppose that asking why would be insensitive.
I have to become stronger. I think I might be able to understand what it is I'm lacking by fighting you again. Please.
You're fired up. I really like that, you know? All right then. Let's work up a sweat. Let me ask you, why do you go to such lengths to become stronger?
It's for Ichigo. For all of my friends. I need to become stronger so I can protect them all.
Is that so? Well, that's an exceedingly respectable reason. Terrific. Just dazzling.
Sorry about this. This is gonna hurt.
Very nice. Miss! Oh, I see.
Let's speed this up. Let's make this quick.
Well, I don't recommend this. See? Don't you want to win? I'll give you a send-off.
I still have strength left. Let's make this quick.
Very nice. Is there no other way?
Resist if you can.
That was close.
Strike back. Let's speed this up. Don't hold it against me.
Very nice. Dodge this.
Resist if you can.
Miss.
I promise to keep this straight with you.
That was close. What a choice. Oh dear. My. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then.
Why did this happen? Sorry about this. Let's make this quick. I think this is enough. I hope you forgive me.
Always a step ahead of me. Very nice. Is there no other way? Well. That's enough.
I still have strength left. Let's speed this up.
I'll do this. Very nice. I don't recommend this.
This is gonna hurt.
That was close. I see. Well. I don't want to fight. That's enough.
I still have strength.
Your life is mine.
I have a promise to keep.
Is there no other way?
Sorry about this. This is gonna hurt.
That was close.
That was way too close.
Oh dear. My. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then.
I have to train more. Thank you, Captain Shunsui.
Please, if you found even a piece of what you're looking for, then it was worth spending my time sparring with you.
Hey! What are you guys up to? Chad? You're injured!
I asked Captain Shunsui to help me train earlier. Don't worry, they're just a few scratches.
Training with Shunsui? Why now?
I want to find a way to get stronger too.
Come here, Chad. I'll heal you.
I'm sure he's going to become strong, Ichigo.
Yeah, of course. You're amazing, Chad. All right, I'm heading out. See you later.
So, for your friends, huh? Chad, what you said just now, that really hits home for me. Both Soul Reapers and humans have the same feelings toward those people that they're close to. That's the reason we can become stronger. It might be obvious, but it bears remembering. Yes, Soul Reaper, human, it really makes no difference whatsoever. No matter the foe that we may be facing, we fight for our friends.
Look, he's totally spaced out! Go, Stark! Tackle attack!
Wait, Lilynet. That's no opening. Underestimate them and you're dead.
What? But I'll be just fine as long as I'm with you!
Huh. You'll be just fine as long as you're together, huh? To think that Arankars had the same feelings and share the same kinds of connections as the rest of us. I don't know what their situation is exactly. Good or evil, I don't care. It's my job as a captain of the 13 Court Guard Squads to protect the Soul Society, no matter what. That's the oath I made. It's my sworn duty. Now I just need to dig deep and find my resolve. He received his sentence. He was given 20,000 years of imprisonment, confined inside of Underground Prison 8, Muken. So that's the price that he has to pay for all of the mayhem that he caused, huh? I'm not going to sit back and pick apart every single thing that the bigwigs of Central 46 decide to do, but I do feel bad for them. Everyone is trying their best to move on from this, each struggling to heal in their own way. So many lives were lost in the chaos. But the same goes for Hueco Mundo and the world of the living. Ichigo. There's no doubt we put a lot on that boy's shoulders, but somehow he managed to carry the weight of it all. He's the one who granted us this peace. Maybe, had I chosen to put more effort into fighting, the result might have been different. To eliminate great evil, for that purpose, wield thine blade.
Vulnerabilities everywhere.
Do you think so?
Okay,
Did
wasn't
you intend to
expecting
stop
that.
me with that? He really can't be serious. Do you Soul Reapers even have a plan?
Having no plan can be a great plan sometimes. Well then, Captain Eisen, let's proceed. It's time to end it. That was close. Well.
Futile.
I have no choice. Very nice. That was close. I don't want to fight. dear. My. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then.
I was pushed back.
Scary, very scary.
Weak. It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vast.
Here I come. Miss.
Oh, I hate when he does that.
I don't want to fight.
Annoying.
Miss me again. Is there no other way?
Strike back.
I don't want to fight.
You're futile. Yes.
Maybe it's time we went at it. Oh, I see.
This means nothing.
Such occasions are special because of how rare they are. Play some kids' games with me. Win and you live. Lose and you die. It's selfish that way. So, let's play to the death, shall we? Not a fan of schoolyard games?
Oh, I got lucky.
It's time for King of the Hill. Here I come.
Oh, boy.
Very nice.
It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vast.
What the hell?
Stay out of the circle.
Miss! Well then, I guess we'd better get going. But then, the very moment that you start a war, you're both
being defeated?
No. Even if we were to go toe-to-toe, I have serious doubts that anything would change. How very unpleasant. Ban Kai.
I can't wait to see his.
Even if I'd been able to defeat him, the collateral damage would have been positively immense. It's not enough to just win. We court guards must think ahead to consider the aftermath of our actions. That's especially true going forward. We make poor guards when we fail to protect. Fighting is not always the answer. Times are a-changin'. We should strive to avoid any unnecessary fighting or sacrifice. Even old man Yama's begun to realize that. I'll have to make sure that I tell Ichigo thank you for everything that he's done.
Good morning, Captain Kyotoku.
Hey, good morning. So, how are your wounds doing?
I'm all better now, thanks to you. I'm going to be put back on duty starting today.
Glad to hear it. But don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Right. Thank you.
Who could it be? Hopefully it's an invitation from a lady. Not exactly what I meant. Now, did you receive Rukia's letter?
Yes, I received word from Lieutenant Kusajishi just now. To save Ichigo Kurosaki, we'll take a special blade and fill it with the spiritual pressure of many soul reapers.
Do you think everyone's passing the message along?
It certainly seems so.
Then I'll send word to Jushiro as well.
Captain, wait! Do you really mean that? Even if it's to rescue the savior of the Soul Society, it's a serious crime.
Come on now. All we're doing is passing along information. Whether to participate or not is a decision that's left up to the individual.
Well, that's true, but... Captain, just what do you intend to do?
What indeed? So then, what about you?
I'll go too. I'm coming with you. Something has been nagging at me for a while now. This peace we enjoy today is the result of the great sacrifice that he made. I can't help but feel like no matter what we do, we can never fully repay him. It's just that after everything that's happened, it's really been weighing on me rather heavily. Captain, if doing this should cause me to have to be removed from my post as lieutenant...
No.
What?
That would never happen. Ichigo and his friends have changed many people here. Even old man Yama. No, the entirety of the Soul Society.
Yes, you're right.
This change must be the result of years and years of worry and difficult decisions. Everyone, humans, Soul Reapers, even Arankars, carry the exact same worries, the same uncertainties, the same anguish. When suffering reaches its limits, we make decisions about what we feel we need to do and what we need to protect. The 13 Court Guard squads keep the Soul Society protected. In that sense, I'll continue to prepare myself to ensure that I keep securing victory. In my role as a captain of the Court Guard.
Well friends, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.